I'm about to show you how following one teaching from the Bible will significantly increase your male hormones, far greater than any other testosterone practice. So I'm going to start this off by explaining the most significant and effective mechanism for male hormones, not only for humans, but also almost every other male species. So whenever a male of any species, lions, humans, elephants, whatever, is in the presence of fertile woman, he, whether subconscious or conscious, reads the female's fertility signals, whether it's the visual signals and or the scent or the pheromones that the female is producing due to her fertility. His biology immediately responds. His testosterone, DHT, and male hormones shoot up. Now, considering that, the Bible clearly tells woman to be feminine, and it tells men to only select a woman that is feminine. We know this because it literally tells women to possess all the feminine traits and tells men to choose women with these feminine traits. I'll list just a few. Firstly, empathy, when the Bible says women should have discretion, and discretion requires empathy. So in Proverbs 11:22, it says, like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who shows no discretion. Second is gentleness. In 1 Peter 3:3-4, it says, rather it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. Thirdly, submission. There's many verses on submission, such as Colossians 3:18. It says, wives, submit yourselves to your husbands as is fitting in the Lord. Then there's quite a few others, like kindness, for example, in Proverbs 31:26. Then there's also some warnings against traits that are the opposite of feminine, like in Proverbs 12:4, it warns against disrespectful and dishonoring women. In Proverbs 21:19, it warns against women that constantly argue and quarrel, which is again the opposite of feminine. Now, this is important because when a woman starts practicing these traits and characteristics, so the feminine traits and characteristics, her hormonal profile starts to change. It begins to optimize as to how a woman's hormonal profile should be. And her hormones are what determine a woman's fertility. If her hormones are optimized, she is the most reproductively healthy and therefore the most fertile. So the Bible is commanding women to be fertile via feminine traits and characteristics that optimize a woman's hormones. And it's simultaneously telling men to find those feminine and fertile women. And as previously stated, in any species, it is the presence of fertile females that significantly increase male hormones such as testosterone and DHT. If you look in elephants, for example, I believe their testosterone increases by around 65 times, 65x. That's what their testosterone does during the season of which the females are fertile. So this evidently suggests that God intends men to have optimized male hormones, such as high testosterone, high DHT, as he is literally telling us to design our life in a way that we are around women that significantly increase our male hormones. So you can also imagine that the opposite is going to be very bad. You don't want to be around infertile women, so to say. And that basically means the more their traits align with what the Bible warns against, the more you want to back away and back off. Now, obviously, the Bible is full of teachings, is full of behaviors and actions that you're supposed to follow and you're not supposed to follow. And all of those teachings and actions and behaviors have either a positive or negative effect on your male hormones. And if you want to know those actions, those behaviors, those teachings, you want to know how to practice them, how to implement them, and you want to know exactly how they affect your male hormones, then join the community that is in my bio. And I will show you fucking everything.